is aching. I don't know if you feel the way I do. I can't see the light till I see you. Love seems fun with me. You and I could be. Time is passing, we were laughing. Our love is not a game.
My name is Matthew Todd Hart, and I'm 24 years old. I think I'm gonna start way back to grade school. I think my addictive personality and the traits of an addict started long before drugs even came into play. In turn, I got put on amphetamines in second grade, Ritalin, which did a strong number on my personality and my character. It made me feel like I wasn't as good as the other kids. I needed to be separated. I needed to take drugs at a very young age to be as good as everyone else, you know? Started off with alcohol for me. I got a bottle of Jack Daniels with the kids down the street, and they stole it from their parents, and I got so drunk that I was throwing up all over the place, and I told myself I'll never do it again, ever, ever, ever. And the following weekend, I was drinking the other half of that bottle. From there, it progressed to, I guess it's kind of different in each era. From there, it progressed into LSD for me. It was the second drug that I had ever taken, and I loved it. It's weird for me to say this, but I feel like a lot of the reasons why I experimented with different drugs had a lot had to do with people I was being influenced by musically. As weird as that might sound, I mean, I make my own decisions by all means. It's not any musician's fault that I decided to do what I did, but when you look up to certain people and you think, well, they have the money and they have the fame and they have the girls, and they're doing something that they love to do, it makes you think, well, maybe I follow those footsteps. Maybe I'll be something great as well. I started rehab. My first time in rehab was I went to Shepherd Pratt in 9th grade, and I went there for taking ecstasy, and I went there for taking marijuana, LSD, cocaine.
My mind reflects on all the things you've been through. I know you hate me, but I love you. We've known each other for the longest time, and now I'm asking you to.
There's always this little voice in the back of my head that says, let's see if we can mess everything up, and I don't know if that'll ever go away. Every friend that I thought that I had, all my real friends, the actual real friends that I had, didn't want to hang around me. It's not like they really disowned me, but they wanted different things for themselves. So to be around me while I'm all messed up on things, and stealing and lying and being manipulative and saying anything and everything I could to get my next fix, it drives people away from you, People want to be around positive people. People don't want to be around junkies and thieves, It took 4 times of me going into rehab, and jail, going to jail a couple times, for me to realize that this isn't the life that I want to live anymore. And now it's crazy because life's gonna throw curveballs at you all the time. Now that I'm clean and I'm sober and I'm trying to do the right things, I still have to go to court, 15 days from now, and who knows what's gonna happen. Hopefully people judge you on your actions that you're taking now, not your past, and it's really hard for people to do, because they put up these walls. They want to protect themselves. The point where I finally realized, there was a couple of things. First thing was me walking around that bullpen, and seeing my name on the wall, and seeing a couple of my friends' names, carved into the wall, and just me pacing around in a circle in this dirty bullpen and thinking, like, how many times do I have to come back to this cell alone, hungry, and walking around in a circle thinking about what I've done. Also just seeing like the hurt in my family's eyes, because I'm very close with my parents. I'm 24 years old and I have nothing at all to show for it. Just sitting in the kitchen one day with my parents and them, having one of their talks with me once again, saying, you got to make some changes. I know something's going on. You're not doing the right things. You're not yourself. You're never around. Finally, I just broke down. Something inside of me, I guess it was maybe just my conscience, that finally said, I just came clean with them. I said, look, I have a problem, and once again, I need to go to rehab. And it's funny because the first time I went to rehab, I saw a bunch of other people there that were there on like their 5th, 6th, 7th go round. And I told myself, well, that's not going to be me. I'm coming to rehab. I'm doing this one time. And it's going to be done and over with. That's not how it turned out, And then the second time I went, it was the same thing. I told myself, this isn't going to be me in here, coming in here 6, 7 times. But it took 4 times, and it took getting locked up. Once you start using stronger drugs, you tell yourself that, you're not going to be the one that catches a habit, but it happens to everyone. And it's the addiction that tells you that you're stronger than the drug. It's like a mask, But the truth is that you're never stronger than the drug. Nobody is going to make the changes that need to be made to fix things other than yourself. I'm an example of that. Everybody in my life loves me and cares about me and wants me to do well, and they always have. I've always had a great family life. I was raised, in a semi-wealthy household that wasn't a broken home. I had anything and everything I ever wanted growing up, and I still rebelled and made my own choices to put me where I'm at today. And if you want to change and you want to make things different in your life, there's nobody that's going to do it than you. It comes from within yourself. You know what I mean? You have to make that decision on your own to want to change and to want to save yourself, because nothing's handed to you in this world, and life's never going to be easy. It's just how it is. You're always going to have curveballs.
Time goes slow, and if you feel the way I do, I can't see the light till I see